Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome to Pentiment. When I saw this game launch on Steam, I knew this had to be the next game that I played. And what's not to like? Medieval, stylized art, murder, mystery? Count me in. I have not played this at all. I've changed a few options. Let's check it out. That's what I got the volume at. Let me know if the audio mix needs to be changed. We'll fix that as we go along. Accessibility, there is a voice assist. I've turned that off. I will try to read the text and font. Photosensitivity I have turned on. We have disabled the flashing lights. I don't have high contrast, but I did up the gamma quite a bit because I know that YouTube tends to make things darker. That's it for options. Let's hit new game. We've got two choices here for fonts. I'm going to go with the stylized fonts. If it gets too tough for me to read legibly, which I mean I can write cursive, but I just don't know how crazy it's going to get. I think we'll be fine with the stylized. I think it'll look a little better. Pentiment automatically saves your progress as you play the game. All right, cool. Let's see if the resolution changes on us here. Everything's looking good over on OBS right now. Oh, we have a rock. What do we do with the rock? Move stone, press stone. Oh! Some Latin here. I guess we're scratching it out and erasing history. Guess that was enough history erased. Xbox Game Studios presents an Obsidian Entertainment production. Pentiment. Look at that frog! Medieval artwork is just so enjoyable to look at. Now we have the credits at the beginning. That's usually a sign of a good game or a good movie, right? Hopefully it is. Those rabbits and that dog are having a great time. Music by Alchemy. That rabbit has an axe! And this fox, dog, cat has a rat. Look at these fingers! Josh Sawyer. Tom Sawyer's long-lost brother. That's Italy. Bavaria, Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. Is this us? An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. So this is in the dream of the artist. Andreas? And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Oh, we get choices here. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Pietro to a minimum. If I'm an artist, I think I would be dreaming about completing a commission for art. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Beatrice. Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting? Yes. He had told me I had until the Ides of May. That's the 5th. Whoa! Saint Grobain language? Asshole! And he's not going to pay you any more, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat. Cursing. Socrates! The yield of labor should not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. Personal satisfaction doesn't put much food on the table, though, does it? So you're devil's advocate, huh? Prester John. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April. I told him it would be done when it was done, sometime before the Ides of May. I shrugged and kept working. I told him it would be done when it was done, sometime before the Ides of May. That's what I like to hear. What's he going to do? Find someone else to finish your work before May? It's true, making enemies with the abbot may not be wise, but he needs your work. And the doing of the work is its own virtue, regardless of what the abbot may think. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Did you just dance? Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. Oh, who knows? It's not why I'm doing it anyway. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. Is it Andres or is it Andreas? I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. I don't know. I will pray for your safety and a swift return. Grobain, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. Such a, night... It's just like a neat, tidy ending to a dream, right? Oh, I'm going to finish dreaming now. Let's go. Before I read here, what is going on? I guess we're riding the boat back to consciousness from our subconscious mind. These little gremlin dudes, these jesters are just beating the crap out of each other. Look at this guy. Bleh. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Ow. At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. Look at the perspective of this boat. Look at this. This is just warping my mind looking at this. They've really captured the medieval art style. Look at these guys blowing up here. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. I will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. It's what I like to hear. I've already messed his voice up. I know. I'm not going to do a bunch of voices. I'm just going to read. Gah! Would you please? Oh, he just hit me in the chest. I give up. Take me home, Grobain. Heh, as you wish, Andres. All right, so we're waking up. Oh, this is a little girl with a stick. Little boy. Little girl. Good morning, Ursula. Good. Okay. Time to get up. All right. Chapter 1, The Baron, April 15, 18. Oh my goodness, we got all kinds of inventory. A few more pages back to the Abbey. Go to bed, probably not a good idea. What is this? The Picatrix. Picatrix? Key of Solomon, the Heptamer. What? Stay on the screen longer. The Heptamerion. Prior Fenric. Our Ferenic. Jesus, stay on there. Keeps giving me all of these books to read. Okay, got books to read. I really should clean this up. Quests. Oh, we can walk around with ASWD. A and D right now. Quests. Let's hit the J for journal. This is our current quest. A few more pages. Prime hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. I don't have a mouse here. I can just do... Okay, brackets. This is the map. We have a zoom with Z. And we can move around. Greater Tassing. Roman Ruins Mill. Johann Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Is that where we are? We are at the Gertner Farm. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemprian? Old Salt Mine, Waterfall, Shrine of Saint Satia. Or Satia. And Charcoal Burner. All right, we've got... Oh, E and Q to zoom in. Man, these are weird controls. I assume this is built for a controller. Hopefully those controls just stay on the screen because those are odd. Oh, we've got people here. Prior Ferenic. I don't know how you pronounce NC like that. Ferenc? Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is the prior of Kirsau Abbey, is responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. Cool. Brother Piero of Verona, artist of Kirsau Abbey, known for his kidney and helpful nature. Oh, kindness, not kidney. Kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Look at that beard, man. Okay, so there's zooms on that, but I don't think we need to zoom in. We got a glossary. Map still has a little red star on it. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center, and city of arts, including printing. I've actually been there in real life. Maps, wise maps. Oh, because we got groups, W and S. Kirsau Abbey. Oh. So this is all the sections of the Abbey, and we need to go to the scriptorium, it looks like. And then we have Tassing. This is Greater Tassing. So Tassing would be, I don't have a mouse, but would be the area above Gertner Farm there. So it would be this area. Okay. Well, let's get out of this. I believe we've looked at everything here. I still don't have a mouse cursor, do I? So, oh no, I had to click to get it. Gertner House. Ursula, you've put on a Handmaid's Tale headpiece. I don't know what it's called. Let's talk to Ursula. My mouse keeps leaving me here. Andrew. Okay, good talk, good talk. Got some beds here. Chairs hanging up in the background because, you know, why would you want them on the ground? Hang them up. Nobody needs to use those. Clara. I may have to switch to controller after this because this mouse control is not very intuitive. It disappears constantly. I wish it would stay on screen. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Ordinary as far as sleeping goes. Not well, but there's nothing to be done about it. You know what? I don't know you, so I'm just going to be honest and... Or not honest, but I'm going to be polite and say quite well. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albanes. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. So he's underlined, which would mean if we hit journal. Whoops. Otto stopped by? Ooh, Eva, you like Otto? Yes, around dawn. Frame rate. Medieval artwork. Frame rate is so slow, but I know that's on purpose. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, or just not. Let's say it's too kind. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? I remember this word, groschen, from when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, also an excellent medieval game. I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey, 2 months behind. She just fixed her script here. Did you guys notice that? It was spelt wrong, and then she fixed it. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual, I mean. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I suppose it's not out of the question. Yeah, I think I can manage that. Can't promise anything. I'll see what I can do. Well, wait, were those taxes unexpected? Let's say we can't promise anything, because I don't know how much money I have. Of course, I understand. I hate to even ask it of you. And I noticed that was an E. So yeah, she's fixing her font. Our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it just never seems like it's enough. St. Luke's bless you for helping us out. Speaking of St. Luke, see, spelt wrong. How long till that's fixed? How's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my, and see, spelt days wrong. Days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Finnick, how do we say this? Fernick? I'm just going to say Fernick. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. Allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. All right, so let's take stock of what's going on here. We are staying in this little town. We work for the Abbey. We're working for the abbot of the Abbey. And we're also working on a side project, which is a masterpiece of some sort. Or at least we're trying to make it a masterpiece. Once that is complete, or at least once my work for the abbot is complete, we're then going to Nuremberg, where we're supposed to marry someone that has been prearranged for us. And then we're going to open our own workshop. That's the story until now, at least as I understand it. From Nuremberg to a university, and now traveling the world as an artist. And then it looks like we're going to have to pay rent here because taxes are going up. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like, 2 eyes, I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a few missteps, some wandering, a little too much fun. Let's say some wandering. It must be a rather frightening starting all over again. You know what? I've done that in life. I've actually had a complete clean slate, start all over again experience. And I got to be honest, it's very refreshing. It's not frightening at all. Maybe beforehand was frightening, but once you actually go through with it, very refreshing. It's a very good chance to kind of like take stock of what's important. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. Yeah, don't do it for your family. Do it for you. This will be remembered. Oh, so choices matter, a la Disco Elysium style. I'm liking this. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen your sketchings, such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to want to say that it's my finest work thus far. Good, it makes me glad to see some confidence in the men around here sometimes. Excuse me, I got a cough. I managed to mute the mic in time. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. After Vespers? Is that a time of day, or is that like an event that's going on? Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course, until later, Clara. I also lived in Germany for a while. If I butchered the German, it's not on purpose. I'm trying my best, but I should be able to say some German words a little better than some of these other words that I'm not recognizing. But it may all be German, so I may just be talking out of my butt. Gardner Farm. All right, let's check on these new people that we have gotten. So bracket ourselves on over to people. All right, and then group, page, tab. All right, so we're on Clara Gertnerian. Second wife of Peter Gertner, mother of Ursula, known for her kidney. I keep saying kidney. Kindness. Why do I keep reading that as kidney? It's because those two S's, there's the one long S on the end, makes it look kind of like a Y. Known for her kindness. You wouldn't know people for their kidney, right? And her concern for her husband's health. So her husband is Peter. Klaus Druckner. Klaus Druckner is the Tassing town printer, husband to his wife Marie and father to Berthold. Although Tassing is an unusual place for a printing press, he does brisk trade with pilgrims and other travelers on the Imperial Road. We got Eva, daughter of Peter, and his late wife, Christine. All right, so she is the second wife. Claire is the second wife. Eva is the daughter of the first wife. Eva was largely raised by her brother and father, Prior Ferenc of Peaks. Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is the prior of Kiersau Abbey and responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. I already read his. All right, how do we go? Page E. Otto Zimmermann, town carpenter and son of old Otto. So there's two Ottos. Known for his dislike of the Abbey, especially Father Gernot. Peter Gertner, so that's Clara's wife. Is it Clara? Let's go back. I'm trying to remember these. Yeah, so Clara, and then her husband is Peter right here. Husband of Clara, father of Big Jorg, Eva, and Ursula. So Big Jorg, Eva, and Ursula. Eva was with the first wife. Ursula is with Clara. Big Jorg is probably with the first wife as well. Known for his temper and his dislike of the Abbey, and Linhard Muffler. All right, and then we've got brother. We've already read his. So glossary, we got some new stuff. Let's hit the old bracket key. All right, divine office, the prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monastic orders, not monastic. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night. It's dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. All right, Saint Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged gull. Bull? Winged bull. That's not a G, that's a B. Winged bull. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk. I said monastic again. Monastic hour at dusk. One of the major prayer hours is followed by supper. So it's one of the prayer hours. Vespers is a prayer hour at dusk. Okay, no more pages here. Let's close. All right, so you are Eva, stepdaughter to Clara. Why does my mouse keep going away? Hello, Andres. That's all you have to say? Let's go to the farm. And we can only walk left and right now. Not up or down. So this is big walk toggle. Ah, I see. And that's run. We can talk to Peter. That's Clara's husband. Andres? That's all he says. Why does my mouse keep going away? Oh, if I use the WASD to walk, it makes the mouse go away. But if I just click on where I want to go, the mouse will stay. Let's do that for now, then. There's Big Jorg. Morning, Andres. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. Yeah, I saw him. He hit a big rock with the plow, and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Yeah, let's just use only mouse. I think that's a little better. But we still have to hit J to get our journal up. Every day but Sunday, where else would I be going? Every day but Sunday. So that would mean that I work in the Abbey, but I don't worship in the Abbey. So is this choice here if we're religious or not? Let's go with every day but Sunday. I'm curious as to where that will lead. Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming. No? Huh. Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling, spelt wrong, too much. Where was it you spent your wonder year? Wonder year? Yar? That's year, right? Wonder year? Before you came to Tassing? Oh. Ned Flanders. All right. We got Basil. Andres knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Flanders. Andres knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. What do I know about Antwerp? Is that where diamonds come from? Italy. Andres knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. Oh. You know what? If you're an artist, let's go Italian. Oh, this is like, you got to hold it down. This is an important decision. Well, we're going to Italy. I like pizza. Italy. Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Italy. No wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains, and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. A storm. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. What'd you spend all that time in Italy doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh, so this is building our character then, right? So were we a hedonist? I don't think so. Andres seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Were we a craftsman? Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to art. Kind of feel like that's what we should do. So we're not going to do that one. Bookworm. Andres spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Rapscallion. Andres has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Or is he a businessman? Andres devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. All right, so we've spent a year, or a wandering period, I don't know if it's exactly a year, in Italy, getting into trouble and schemes, because we're a rapscallion. Let's do that. That seems interesting. Getting into trouble, I got involved in a scheme or two, a bit of mischief, more than a few brawls. Street fighting is just sort of a pastime on the Italian peninsula. Just a little fun, really. Sounds like a strange way to pass the time, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get going. Jorg, let's go. Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andres. Until later. Rapscallion from Italy. All right. Town Commons. What's over on this side? Ill Peter. God bless you. Ah. Andres. Look at that pig. Look at his face. I love it. That pig looks like he has gotten into my stash that I hide in my room above the abbey. That pig is he's just baked out of his gourd. Look at him. Ah, yes. Andres. This weather's been, god-awful. Yep, god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. This is red because we're like looking at a medieval era book, right, with illustration. And back then, God, Jesus, and anything holy like that was red. Is that the reason it's red? This town's gone to shit since my days. All right, so we can talk about weather, things being different when you were young. But we're going to make that choice next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for more Pentiment in the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.